Let us begin by becoming still. Let us breathe slowly and notice that we are here, alive, in this moment. We quiet the noise within us and we rest in this space of peace. We let go of what has already passed and we release our grip on what has not yet come. Here now we are present. Here now we open our hearts. We give thanks for the breath that moves through us, for the life that sustains us, for the gift of waking to this new day. We are grateful for the light that returns, for the chance to begin again, for the simple mercy of another morning. We give thanks for our bodies, imperfect as they are, carrying us through each day with quiet faithfulness. We are grateful for the people in our lives, for the connections that hold us, for the love that surrounds us even when we cannot see it clearly. We give thanks for the ordinary goodness that fills our days, the small kindnesses, the moments of beauty we so often overlook. We are grateful to be here, to be alive, to have this day before us. As we move into this day, we ask for the grace to see clearly, to act wisely, to live gently. We ask for the courage to be honest with ourselves, to acknowledge what is true within us, even when that truth is difficult. Help us to recognize the places where we carry fear, where we hold resentment, where we cling too tightly to outcomes we cannot control. Give us the strength to loosen our grip, to soften where we have become rigid, to open where we have closed ourselves off. We know that we are not perfect, and we do not ask to be. We ask only for the willingness to grow, to learn, to become a little more whole with each passing day. We ask for patience with ourselves as we stumble and fall, as we forget and remember, as we lose our way and find it again. Help us to treat ourselves with the same kindness we would offer to someone we love. Guide us toward clarity when our minds are clouded, toward calm when our hearts are troubled, toward stillness when we are restless and uncertain. We ask for wisdom in the choices we will make today, both large and small. Help us to pause before we speak, to listen before we react, to consider the impact of our words and actions on those around us. Give us the discernment to know when to act and when to wait, when to speak and when to remain silent, when to hold on and when to let go. We ask for the humility to admit when we are wrong, the grace to apologize when we have caused harm, the courage to make amends when we have fallen short. Help us to forgive ourselves for our mistakes, knowing that they are part of what it means to be human, part of the path that leads us toward greater understanding. We ask for compassion toward others, especially those who challenge us, who frustrate us, who see the world differently than we do. Help us to remember that everyone we meet is carrying something we cannot see, struggling with burdens we do not know, doing their best with the resources they have. Give us the patience to meet others where they are without demanding that they be different, without insisting that they change to suit our needs. Help us to listen more deeply, to judge less quickly, to offer kindness even when it is not returned. We ask for the ability to see beyond the surface, to recognize the shared humanity that connects us all, to remember that we are more alike than we are different. Give us the strength to extend grace to those who have hurt us, not because they deserve it, but because holding on to anger and resentment only weighs us down. Help us to set boundaries where we need them, to protect our peace without closing our hearts, to care for ourselves while still remaining open to others. We ask for gentleness in all our interactions today, for soft words instead of harsh ones, for understanding instead of judgment, for patience instead of frustration. Help us to slow down, to move through the day with intention, rather than rushing from one thing to the next. Give us the awareness to notice when we are becoming overwhelmed, and the wisdom to step back, to breathe, to find our center again. We ask for the ability to hold our plans lightly, knowing that life rarely unfolds exactly as we expect. Help us to adapt when things change, to remain flexible when our plans fall apart, to trust that there is still goodness to be found even when the day does not go as we hoped. Give us the grace to accept what we cannot change, the courage to change what we can, and the clarity to know the difference. We ask for contentment in the midst of ordinary life, for the ability to find joy in simple things, to appreciate what we have rather than always longing for what we lack. Help us to notice the beauty that surrounds us, the small miracles we so often take for granted, the gifts that are hidden in plain sight. Give us grateful hearts that recognize abundance even in times of scarcity, that see possibility even in times of difficulty, that hold hope even in times of doubt. We ask for the strength to carry whatever burdens this day may bring, knowing that we do not carry them alone. Help us to reach out when we need support, to ask for help when we are struggling, to lean on others rather than insisting we must do everything ourselves. Give us the humility to receive as well as to give, to accept care as well as to offer it, to be vulnerable as well as to be strong. We ask for peace in our homes, in our workplaces, in our communities, in our world. Help us to be agents of that peace, to bring calm rather than chaos, to offer light rather than adding to the darkness. Give us the courage to speak up when we witness injustice, the wisdom to know how to help, the compassion to act with love rather than anger. We ask for protection over those we love, for safety and health and peace in their lives. We hold in our hearts those who are suffering, those who are grieving, those who are afraid, those who are alone. We ask that they would feel held, that they would know they are not forgotten, that they would find comfort in their pain. We ask for healing where there is illness, for comfort where there is sorrow, for hope where there is despair, for connection where there is loneliness. Help us to be attentive to the needs of those around us, to notice when someone is struggling, to offer help in ways that truly serve. Give us generous hearts that share freely, compassionate spirits that care deeply, and steady hands that reach out to lift others up. As we prepare to move into the activities of this day, we ask that we would carry this sense of peace with us. Help us to return to this stillness whenever we feel ourselves becoming anxious or overwhelmed. Remind us to breathe, to pause, to reconnect with what matters most. Give us the grace to live this day fully, to be present in each moment, to show up with open hearts and willing spirits. Help us to do our work with care, to treat others with respect, to move through the world with kindness and integrity. We ask that, at the end of this day, we would be able to rest with a clear conscience, knowing that we did our best, that we lived with intention, that we honored what is most important. We release our worries, our fears, our anxieties into hands larger than our own. We trust that we are held, that we are guided, that we are loved beyond our understanding. We trust that this day will unfold as it needs to, that we will have what we need when we need it, that we are not alone. We give thanks again for this new beginning, for the opportunity to try again, to love better, to live more fully. We are grateful for the gift of this day, and we receive it with open hands and hopeful hearts. May we walk gently through this day. May we speak kindly. May we love well. May we find peace. And so we begin.